It's been a long year. I know things aren't well.
Welcome to our virtual holiday bazaar. Who else is watching Big Mouth on Netflix? How much do you love Maria Bamford as the anxiety mosquito?
They're probably making fun of you right now.
You think so?
I think all of our anxiety mosquitoes have been buzzing this year. How are you coping? We've been listening to Illicit Ghost's anti-anxiety playlist on Spotify. We're extremely excited to have Illicit Ghost here with an exclusive preview of the first festive track on the playlist, Christmas Lights on the Lawn.
Here's my original holiday song, Christmas Lights on the Lawn.
It's been a long year. I know things aren't well. The smoke just doesn't clear, and the snow pile doesn't melt. Yeah, everything that I've known has frozen over cold, like Christmas lights on the lawn. Yeah, everything I've known has frozen over cold, like Christmas lights on the lawn. I'm frozen over.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, and thank you all for listening.
Goddamn! Best band name ever, best new Christmas song ever. Thank you so much, Illicit Ghost. You can also submit your anti-anxiety anthems to the playlist and its nearly 1,500 followers. I'm thinking Celeste's song Wannabe needs to get on there. Maybe Long Story Short off of Taylor Swift's new album Evermore? Do you think it's a reference to the Kimye drama when she sings, I tried to pick my battles till the battles picked me? Misery? Props, right? She's also flexing her boss skills with these re-records, which could land her millions and put poor Shamrock Holding shit out of luck. Not to mention Scooter Braun, who will also be SOL. Can we call this the Swift precedent? I like that. The new track seemed to be close to release as she let her friend Ryan Reynolds use part of the re-record of Love Story for a Match.com ad his production company Maximum Effort produced.
Satan?
Hi. 2020?
Please, call me 2020.
I just don't want this year to end.
Who would?
They call it lolsome entertainment. I don't know, is it still too soon? I heard a rumor that Strange Oscillations radio show might be having a Burn 2020 to the ground event the week after this one. WRFI is a non-com station based in Ithaca, New York, and Mr. E actually interviewed me about this for the December 20th show. Show notes to listen online this Sunday, and you'll hear Celeste, Krishna, M. The Myth, and Goldilocks songs on the radio. And maybe I even talk about you. You'll have to listen to find out. Celeste Krishna album update. It's charting in certain regions, including Chicago, Austin, and Newark. Hoping for a top 200 debut at the start of the year. Woohoo! Thanks to all the fans flooding Celeste DMs with praise for the album. It's really making our days. Also, pro tip, Celeste has been sending voice memos to Instagram followers with the album link, and that's how we're getting this priceless feedback. Mike Lawrence is here to report on some tech that will hopefully prevent annoying plagiarism litigation for songwriters in the future.
Thanks, Rebecca. Spotify is developing a plagiarism risk detector, an interface technology that is described as a tool songwriters can use to figure out if works they are developing infringe the works of other artists. Spotify has filed a new European patent to protect this technology, which has been developed in part by artificial intelligence music expert Francois Pachet, who previously oversaw a research project by Sony that resulted in the first contemporary pop songs composed using AI. The technology would allow a lead sheet to be fed through the platform, which would compare what's on the lead sheet to all other songs in the database. A lead sheet is a musical notation that denotes a song's melody, chords, lyrics, and notes. One of the results produced is a similarity value of the song in question with all of the other songs in the database. This technology appears to be similar to plagiarism detection tools for literary works such as duplicate checker and copy leaks. This is a new development that we will be monitoring, but until then, I'll send it back to Rebecca.
Thanks, Mike. Hopefully that will prevent future headaches for creatives. Now, who watched a Festival of Lights and Sounds last Friday night?
Lo que uno se caliente, fiera, échale diente, marca el paso que yo te sigo la corriente. Esto pa' que entre en calor, ay, baby, tú te ves más guapa bañada en sudor. Yo la conocí en bañador.
You said this is your banger, and it was also like a very gentle song at the same time, one of a lot of tenderness. So can you talk about how you embody like both aspects of yourself in like one piece of art?
I think sad music makes great like dance music too. I just had this thought where sometimes we fall for the wrong thoughts. Where it's like, you know, you're thinking something negative about yourself and you fall for it. You're like, yeah, I believe that. I believe that's true. I believe that I'm not good enough. That's the wrong man. That's the wrong thought, you know? And one day, you're gonna understand to let it go, as well as I. Never thought I'd say I was falling for the wrong one. Falling for the wrong man. My body's gotten waves. Lost with devotion. Never was in my plan. Falling all the way, Will I understand I was falling for the wrong one? Falling for the wrong man.
That festival raised funds for the National Bailout Fund with the goal to ultimately end mass incarceration. Great work, Connor, and all involved in the week-long festival. Who likes hand-drawn music videos? We're so lucky this week to have a little hand-drawn music video segment. First, we have Jordi Up Late with her latest incredible video for Same Moon.
Hey guys, this is Jordi Up Late. Thanks so much for having me on the show. This is my music video for my new single, Same Moon, and it's essentially a collection of meditative spaces that I drew hand-drawn with pencil, reflective of the song's meditation on the concept of a soulmate and what being alone inside your head waiting for that is like.
Do you feel my energy? Pulling you here to me. I'm patiently waiting, and I know
I love that! And we have NickyClick all decked out for the holidays to tell you more about her video, I Just Can't Touch Anything.
I wrote this song during the deep quarantine about how we just literally can't touch anything, even each other. This music video is enhanced by all my paintings I've made in the last year, and it talks about the isolation we have felt and the hope that we need.
I see you from afar, but this must be like life in bars, and there's no happy end in sight. They say pick someone quick, stay inside your cocoon, or learn your lesson soon.
And please keep a heads up for my record, Reductive Nostalgia, coming out spring 2021. Happy holidays!
I can't draw anything, so that's very impressive to me. It's that time of the show again, and I know you're all wondering if Sam can draw.
I dabble, but mostly I'm just gonna leave that to the artists. And speaking of artists, we will be featuring some songs from some absolutely amazing ones today. We're going to kick things off with Wednesday, the new single from AMFM. Premiered on WRFI this week, and the artist said it's about slowly learning to let things go and the feeling of freedom that can create. You can read more about that song and listen to it on WRFI. And next up we have Oh Honey from Brooklyn multi-instrumentalist and producer Beau.
Oh honey, give your money to me. I'm your local bodega, baby. I got just what you need.
From the artist's new record, Holy Cannoli, which he told me is just him trying to put everything out there. This is the second album that Bodega has released this year, and you can find them both on bodega.bandcamp.com. And for my third pick, there's really no introduction needed because the song kind of speaks for itself. This is KiTTN from KiTTN.
Where you been? Say my name, when KiTTN is around you. Wish you had a round two. That's KiTTN, what's my name? 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 That's KiTTN. Look, you're moving at a slow pace. Your bar's dragging, dead weight. Your shit's not classic. Do your homework, then maybe you can mask it. Teaching you a lesson. This
has been absolutely stuck in my head since I discovered it earlier this week. You can listen to the full track and watch the official music video for KiTTN via the link in the artist's bio now. Fourth from one of my absolute faves and one of the first and perhaps most fun interviews I've ever done. From Covey, we had the new song and video, Cut on the Crease.
Like you know me well. I hate to say it, but the damage is done. I learned to live without dependency, and all it did was leave me fucking lonely.
Tom is an absolutely brilliant musician, artist, and storyteller. This is from the upcoming record, Class of Cardinal Sin. Be sure and follow the artist for some very interesting updates on the album leading up to its release, and stay tuned for what's going to be some very, very good music coming our way. And speaking of artists I've had the pleasure of interviewing, a while back I drank probably way too much wine while talking to Sarah Mount of Cavale, and now I'm so stoked to share her absolutely beautiful new single. This is Citadel.
You are a fault. I am your key. You are the moon. I am your all-night dancing queen. You are a citadel.
The artist said this is a love song and she hopes it keeps you warm, which, based on the weather report, I think we're all really, really gonna need this week. Citadel is available for streaming everywhere now. And finally, we've got FLTV, a new series from The Footlight. This kicks off today with an episode featuring the Hell Yeah Babies.
All right, let me get you guys talking some nonsense real quick.
So, what do you guys think the music scene is going to look like post-COVID?
We're going to be making armor out of garbage is one of the main things. So we've been collecting hubcaps for shoulder pads and so on, shotgun shells, etc., all being collected.
So much fun. This is a great way to support the venue, support artists, and get a little taste of that live music experience we're all missing so much. You can check that out via Vimeo and read more about it. Get a little preview of the first episode on WRFI. Thanks so much. This has been Quick Picks, and I hope you have a really, really good week. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Sam. You can literally find all of those amazing tracks in the show notes on YouTube. That's for our IGTV, Twitch, and podcast viewer listeners. We'll leave you with some advice from Nakisha Bailey, who spoke at the Women in Music Triple Threat Conference last week. She said, you don't have to know what you're doing. It's really the quality of the work you put out that makes you stand out. Stay safe, stay positive, save the world. I'm Rebecca Sansom.
'Cause everywhere you go, you make it better, better. Everyone who knows you, you make them better, better. Ever since you've come